Hi, I'm Ann Garcia. As the college financial lady and author of How to Pay for College, I've helped thousands of families save millions of dollars on college. This video is about FAFSA simplification, specifically how parent income will be calculated on the new FAFSA that comes out in the fall of 2023 for the 2024-2025 school year and onward. FAFSA simplification has introduced a number of changes, but the changes to parent income are really big and they apply to probably most families who file the FAFSA. Now, most of the changes coming to income will benefit lots of FAFSA filers. One of the biggest changes is that pre-tax salary deferrals to employer retirement plans like 401ks, 403bs, and 457s and the like will no longer be added back to parent income. That's a huge win for parents who want to both save for retirement and manage their student aid index, which is the new name for the expected family contribution. Previously, all those pre-tax contributions got added back to your income. And since they reduced parents' tax liability, they actually increased your expected family contribution. So now, why did I use this really unwieldy phrase of pre-tax salary deferrals to employer retirement plans, 401ks, 403bs, 457s, and the like? That's because other pre-tax retirement contributions, which it means those that go into traditional IRAs or to self-employed retirement plans like SEP IRAs, do still get added back. So here are the specific items that do go into income on the FAFSA. You can see you start with the parent's AGI, and that is line 11 of your tax return if you want to pull out your tax return and go through this. Then you add any deductible contributions you made to IRAs, SEPs, individual 401ks. Those are all found on Schedule 1 of your tax return. In addition, you add back tax-free interest income and untaxed portions of IRA distributions and pensions. So if you are taking money out of a Roth IRA to pay for college, here's where you include that distribution. So the FAFSA is only going to use tax return data for your income. That means that any untaxed income that's not on your tax return doesn't get added back. So again, with retirement contributions, if they're on Schedule 1 of your tax return, they get added back. If they're not, then they don't. So income gets a few other adjustments too. First of all, the income protection allowance, which is the amount of income that you subtract, it has increased, but it's no longer adjusted for the number of college students in your household. This year, a family of 4 will get an income protection allowance of $35,870, regardless of how many college students they have. And going forward, that number will continue to not be adjusted on the basis of college students, because the FAFSA is not going to divide the student aid index by the number of college students in the household the way it previously did. So student aid index is per student, expected family contribution was for the family as a whole. The income protection has gone up a little bit, but probably not enough to offset dividing your expected family contribution in half or by 3, which previously was a big help for families with multiple college students. Another change is that everyone will get the employment expense allowance, which is up to $4,000 that is subtracted from your income. Previously, that was only available to two-parent households where both parents work. The formula also includes some tweaks that'll help lower income families. So for example, parents' available income and students' income can both be negative numbers. And then the threshold for the simplified formula where no assets are reported has gone up from $50,000 to $60,000. In addition, child support received, which was previously treated as income, is now an asset. And as you know, if you've looked at any of the other of my other YouTube videos or any of my other content, assets count for a whole lot less in the formula than income. Assets are about 5.64% of their value, whereas income is 47% of its value. So changing child support from income to asset will be a big benefit to anyone who's receiving child support. The biggest planning opportunity in all of this is, of course, reducing your income by increasing contributions to pre-tax employer retirement plans in FAFSA income years. This is also really beneficial for families who are in the school year, in the college years, and trying to both reduce their student aid index and be eligible for the American Opportunity Tax Credit. It's not either or anymore. And keep in mind, of course, the FAFSA uses prior year income. So when you file the FAFSA in the fall of 2023 for the 2024-2025 school year, you will be using your 2022 income. It's also, I want to make sure that people understand these changes only apply to the FAFSA. They don't apply to the CSS profile. So that has both positive and negative impacts for families who are who are filing both. On the one hand, you can reduce your the pre-tax contributions to your employer's retirement plan will be excluded from income on the FAFSA, but they will be added back on the profile. Profile will continue to ask for that. On the other hand, the profile will also continue to divide expected family contribution by the number of college students in the household. If you found this video helpful, please like it and subscribe to my channel. And of course, if you're looking for more college planning resources, check out the rest of my YouTube channel, my website, howtopayforcollege.com, my book, How to Pay for College, which is available from Amazon and other bookstores everywhere, or my online course, The College Financial Plan, on my website, howtopayforcollege.com. You can use the discount code YouTube10 to get a 10% discount on the course.